Hi and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show, brought to you today from outside of McDonald's. It's pouring down with rain. Right, we did hope to do it outside Bournemouth football ground, but it's been like torrential rain. But you know, we had to do it, get it in quick because it's all about the FA Cup. Just before we talk about the FA Cup game, we just got to touch on the Kobe Bryant thing. I mean, Troopz, I don't know about you, man, but when I heard that news, I was absolutely devastated. I grew up watching this guy. He's like a hero to me. And I was just like, when I first heard it, I was just hoping that somebody had got it wrong and it weren't true. And even now I feel it. I just cannot believe the news. What about you?
Yeah, man, shell-shocked. You know me, I'm a big LA guy. You understand? He's five championships. You understand? Dynasty. When Lakers was at their best, Kobe was at the front. You understand? Number 8, number 24, Black Mamba, Gianna as well, blood. You understand? And the pilot and the other people on the helicopter. These helicopters are dangerous, man, because there's a few people that have had these tragedies in these helicopters.
The owner of Leicester,
do you know what
same
I mean?
Thing, wasn't it?
Matthew Harding, that was a while back.
Yeah,
but
Chelsea, Matthew Harding, yeah.
But I just prayers are with his wife. You understand? Because to lose a daughter, a child, you understand, and to lose your husband as well. She's been with him since she was 17. I've been with Lily since I was 17, blood, you understand? So I can't even imagine the pain she's going through, like childhood love, you understand?
And her daughter as well.
Daughter.
I mean, it's beyond comprehension.
She had her whole life ahead of her, like, you understand? You can see, like, she was going to be something in the basketball side of things, in the lady side, isn't it? It's just sad, bro. Like.
And he had his whole life ahead of him, only 41.
9 years older than man.
It's just unbelievable, man. And Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Our heart goes out to you and your family and to everybody around the world. It's like, you know, that news was just so shocking. Listen, we talk about the game, Arsenal. Just before we do, the scores are in.
I blood piece of water just dropped on my neck. Oh.
This guy, man, what a wimp.
Blood, nah, that's cold, man. What do you mean? I can't wear my jacket because it's cold, blood. My jacket.
I got more bad news for you. You lost this week, yeah. Bournemouth.
I never do well in the FA Cup, though.
Bournemouth Arsenal, you said 3-1. I said 2-0. I nearly got it, man. Right, it was 2-1. Yeah. Where you messed up was the Tranmere. When you said it at the time when we was doing the show, I was like, is this man mad? You went for Tranmere.
They were 3-0 down away at Watford comeback. Then they beat Watford. I thought, you know what? You understand, man, like Ole the idiot, blood. You get me, the meerkat. I thought like they would have got done in it, but like
he pulled it out 6-0. Smoked them out, man.
I told you Lingard would be perfect, blood. You see how he's at his level. He's letting them off, blood. You see what I told, man? You know, I told man about
Lingard. By Lingard.
Nah, because he's at his level now. You understand? Even Ole found his level, blood. League One, you get me? That's where they man there for be managing. You get me?
Anyway, I didn't get the exact result, but I got that one. You didn't, and we both got the Southampton one. We both went for a Southampton win. That was a draw, so I won that. But our game, well, you know what? I was really infused to see the youngsters, Saka, Martinelli, Guendouzi, Nketiah, Willock. You know, these are all young players, right? And most of them like academy players. Even Bellerin.
Bellerin's 23, bro, or 24. That's still a young player. He's not 25, innit? I know that.
And he's captain.
You understand? You're still a young player in my eyes. He just has experience.
Yeah, and it was quite a comfortable, even though they got that one goal back, I think you have to say it was quite a comfortable win for Arsenal and impressive as well by those youngsters.
Yeah, we took our foot off we kind of put our foot on the brake in the second half. But the first half, the foot was off the brake. You understand? It was high intensity. That Saka goal, blood. You understand? He rasped it. Yeah, that was like Usain Bolt in when he beat it in not Beijing, when he mashed it and he put it to 9-6-1. It was fire. You understand? The way Saka was playing, like Tini and the man, they better look out. You understand? Because he's looking like he can play left wing back, he can play left back. You understand? He's got end product. You know, I heard he's got 11 goals and assists. Like in total, it's 11 and he's 18, bro. You understand?
What is he worth? What is he worth? They're talking about Martinelli. What is he worth?
Forget what he's worth, yeah? People need to put respect on our kids' names. Because everyone's talking about Man United with all Greenwood and fucking McTominay and fucking that Williams youth. At Chelsea, they're talking about Hudson-Odoi and Tammy and Mount. Yo, couple them man there, yeah? Come Arsenal, blood, yeah? And we'll show you about youth them, yeah? Our youth them are cold. Yeah, Nketiah come in, goal. You understand? Took his goal well. You get me? Saka. He's been
Brilliant
performing.
move for the goal.
Yeah, 22 pass move. You understand? Eddie said it in the what do you call it, the interview after.
Yeah.
He said that Arteta's trying to get the Arsenal play of weighing, the Arsenal style of playing, across to the players, which is a passing style. You understand? We never saw that under Emery. It was more, I don't even know what the fuck it was.
Under Emery, it was so slow, and now you're seeing it. It's so much quicker. It's so much intense.
This McDonald's delivery just reversing.
I know.
Hella slow, like you hear all the beep, 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 all of that, blood. You get me?
Look at the size of that thing.
It's huge, isn't it? Hella double cheeseburgers in there. Hella nuggets, blood. Yo, if you wanted to lick McDonald's, yeah, now is the time, blood, yeah. I don't know where we are, yeah, so I can't say the location or nothing. You get me, but right now, blood, this thing here, big in the dog, blood clot. Man said they recycle as well.
Next round, Portsmouth.
Yeah, we'll be down here again.
Yeah.
This time the
Same
blue
neck
side.
of the woods, yeah.
Yeah, just the blue side. You get me? I ain't been Fratton Park ever before.
It's brilliant.
You told
It's
me
brilliant.
that,
Good
yeah.
atmosphere.
Yeah, they got the madman down there.
Yeah.
With the fucking tattoo and all them thing there. So it'll
There'll be a great atmosphere, and I think they'll be very intense. I mean, this will be a huge game for them. You know what I mean?
Probably their biggest game since they've gone down.
Yeah.
Since they've gone down from the Premier League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause what are they now? League 2 or League 1?
They're League One. League One, yeah. League One too.
So get me League 1 opposition. Hopefully we get them 6-0. You understand? But I just want to get through in it. You get me? I like the FA Cup still. I like it because obviously we've won it the most times. It's called the Emirates FA Cup. We're sponsored by Emirates. Like it's written in the stars.
You know what's great about it as well is that you come down here and you get to bring so many more fans.
Yeah, they moved their way in, didn't it?
Yeah.
They moved man from the side to behind the goal, and it was litty still.
No, it was really good atmosphere. What about the other FA Cup games? You touched on the Man United one, 6-0. If you're really looking at it, right, the FA Cup for, they like to have like loads of giant killing and stuff like that. There wasn't really any giant killing apart from the West Brom game. Shrewsbury coming back against Liverpool.
What did I tell you about Shrewsbury?
What did you tell me about Shrewsbury?
What
did you tell me about Shrewsbury?
Should win. Remember we had that bet that if Shrewsbury won, you'd have to get me a champagne, and if Liverpool won, I'd have to get you a Henny.
Oh yeah.
You must have been shitting it when it went.
It's a draw.
Yeah, you were shook in him, like you thinking, oh shit, he might actually. And they could have done it, because before that, the guy that was dominating was a guy called Lauren or Laurent, mixed-race brother in the midfield, and he could have scored before they actually made it 2-1 before they got the penalty.
And that guy come on the substitute and he banged two.
And Wrighty said that he's gonna come fire in us. So you see how me and Wrighty, great minds think alike. You understand?
It's a draw. Actually, you were fretting because remember Liverpool were 2-0 up.
Nah, but I knew because I knew. I remember Marv as well used to play for them as well, and Marv actually played in when we played Shrewsbury. Marv actually assisted the goal when they played at Emirates, blood.
Wow.
Yeah, blood. So that's why I kind of did have to back Shrewsbury still.
And of course, the big shock was the West Brom. Yeah. Was it a big shock? West Brom beating West Ham. I don't even know if that was a shock. I half expected that.
Yeah, the way
West Ham at the moment are awful, aren't they?
Yeah, man. You understand? Me personally, I thought they wouldn't really take it seriously as well because they more want to concentrate on
they
the
put
league,
out a strong team.
But yeah, when I saw them, when I saw the lineup, I was like, raw. And then the goal from West Brom as well, blood. What a finish, fam. You understand? Yeah. Let it off, blood. Let it rip, fam. But
there's big problems there.
Yeah.
Big problems over there at West Ham.
Yeah, but he said
there's not really been a bounce with him yet, has there?
Yeah, there was a little bounce. It was more like a butt. It was the butt. He's waiting for the outs, isn't it?
That ain't bounce, bro. That ain't bounce.
Yeah.
It's been poor, but they're out. West Brom are through. And of course, Tottenham, they got to do it again against Southampton.
Replay FC, blood. That's another replay for them, man. There.
City coasted it 4-0.
What do you think about Klopp saying? You know what I want to bring up, yeah? I want to bring up Klopp and saying how he's not going to manage the team. He's going to let the under 23s do it. And I remember I remember a few seasons back, Wenger rested a lot of our players because of the fixture pile-up with the Champions League fixture coming. Obviously, it's a bit more important in the FA Cup. No disrespect to the FA Cup, but yeah, that means Champions League is Champions League, innit? And the media got on him. You understand? But everyone's siding with Klopp. You understand? People have an agenda against Arsenal, VAR has an agenda. Off VAR, he has an agenda, yeah? The media have an agenda, yeah? The pundits have an agenda.
I don't understand where Klopp.
I don't understand where.
Why can't he manage it?
Yeah.
Who are you?
What do you mean? What do you need a break for? What do you need a break for? You ain't running. What?
You're gonna get a winter break, isn't
they? No, but why is he? Why the players deserve a break. What does he need a break for? He ain't run up and down.
To me, I have no real sympathy because at the end of the day, right, these are big football clubs with big squads. You got a chance to give some of these young players a chance to play, like what we did. You got a chance to give players that don't play week in, week out a chance to play. What's the problem, man? Just get on with it. You know what I mean? I'm with you on this.
Yeah? Like that kid they got, that scored in the third round. And in the lot, I think he scored again yesterday.
Yeah.
Why don't you want to go and watch these kids and see the progression?
Remember, we would never have heard of these kids had it not been for the FA Cup. So I'm like you. Get on with it, man. It's too much moaning going on. I mean, listen, it is a lot of games, right? And maybe instead of having a replay at this stage, they should consider just going straight to penalties. Maybe they should. Yeah. But I don't know. They're devaluing. This is the competition, man. Stop devaluing it. Yeah. Stop devaluing the FA Cup. Either you're in it or you're not in it. You know what I mean? He took a full squad to play that Super Cup thing, didn't he?
You understand? And
how far, all the way in Qatar.
But then he disrespected the Carabao Cup because he sent a whole heap of youth them up to Villa and he got 4-0 or something. Yeah. You understand? And there's a chance.
I look on it and say, listen, at the end of the, if I was a Liverpool fan, I'd be saying, yo, Klopp, I want to win the treble. I want to win the treble. Why not try and win the treble? Why not try and win the Champions League, the League, and the FA Cup? Why not go for the treble? Yes, your greatest rivals, United. That's what they got over you. Why are you saying you're not going to go and take in that game? I agree with you on this one.
When you're winning, you don't get tired. Yeah. When you're winning, there's no tiredness in your game. You're winning. You're like, yo, when's the next game? Because you're itching to go. You understand? These man,
I'm with you on this one. Ham roll of the week.
We don't even have a ham roll, right?
We don't have a ham roll.
I got a
McDonald's of the week.
Yeah, I got a McChicken sandwich that's probably going to be cold when I go in there.
Who's that go to? Klopp?
Yeah, man, you got to give it to Klopp, blood. 2-0 up. The comments after the game as well. Yeah, you've done really well this season. Your team are playing amazing football. You've won the World Club Championship. You look like you're going to win the Premier League. You get me? But you're a fucking ham roll this week, bro. You understand? You can't be doing that, blood. You can't be disrespecting the thing like that. It's not even. You're not only disrespecting the FA Cup, you're disrespecting your youth players as well. You understand? How are they going to feel? They might be thinking, geez, Klopp might come see me. Let me try to put in a performance. Next thing you know, it's just like an under 23 game, but it's just an FA Cup under 23.
You lot go and crack on. I'm at home in bed.
You understand? I mean, I'm No, he ain't in bed. He's out of the country, chilling, cigar life. You get me? Like, nah, ham roll, blood. Ham roll, fam.
So ham roll of the week is Jurgen Klopp. It's the FA Cup is done. It's back down to business this weekend with the Premier League. We'll be previewing that. Make sure you check out the Bias Preview show. Don't forget to check out the women's football show with Pippa. That show is brilliant. She's doing a great job with all the Arsenal ladies games. Yep. So
even though she's Tottenham.
Even though she is cool. All right, but make sure you check that out. It's been that show's going brilliantly, and we'll be back previewing the games. It's Burnley up next. That's going to be a tough game. Mark my word about that, but looking forward to it.